Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ito po si Aldrin Elepanyo para sa Binalitang Balita Ngayon. Pakita lang po natin ngayon kung ano ang naging reaksyon ni Senator Bato Dela Rosa sa sinabi ng ating Defense Secretary na si Miss Clarita Carlos. Panoorin po natin ang video at kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe sa ating channel, please subscribe the subscribe button at hit the notification bell para ma-update ka sa mga bago nating palalabas na video. Salamat po.
Secretary Carlos, please continue.
Thank you very much, Your Honors. I have been requested to to make some remarks in regard to Senate Bill number 200 in regard to institutionalizing the task force NTF-LCAC. Let me preface my comments by quoting our president, who in every cabinet meeting talks about the need to restructure our bureaucracy. And maybe a little bit of commercial, I wrote a book on bureaucratic reform, and therefore I'm very, very cognizant of the duplication, the overlaps, and the unclear lines of authority among our government agencies. What this results in would be not only a contest of jurisdiction, but also a tremendous waste of government resources, both human as well as non-human resources. Given these prefatory remarks, I believe that it is not in order to institutionalize the NTF-LCAC into a council. What we are doing here, what is being suggested here, is for a task force to have substantive legal personality so it becomes a council. And therefore, it will have a life of its own and will continue to address something which I think is time-bound. The great success, I am, by the way, the vice chair of this task force. The chairman is the president of the republic. And our indicator of the greatest success of the NTF-LCAC is that it will be rendered obsolescent. Because that means you would have embedded all the functions of the task force into the existing agencies of the government. In other words, all the agencies of the government would have embraced the kinds of activities, projects, and programs that the NTF-LCAC is helping them, helping embed in their own institution. So given this, how would you call this, assumptive framework, I would argue that let the NTF-LCA continue with its mandate, continue with the legal personality rendered by Executive Order 70, but giving it a certain level of permanency into a council may not be in order. Thank you.
Can't it pursue its mandate if we institutionalize it, Secretary?
Well, right now, actually, if you look at the Senate bill proposed by Senator Dela Rosa, it practically just echoed the NTF-LCAC mandate. What is different here is that as a task force has time one, which is the start, and time sub n. Time sub n, meaning we don't know when, the time two, time sub two, etc., when it will end. And it will end where the reason for its being has already ended. And so we assume, therefore, that the end for which the task force was organized would end sometime at time sub n. We don't know that n, so we say it's time sub n. Therefore, to institutionalize it might not be in order anymore, because by that time, you would have embedded all the functions of the task force in the existing agencies already. So to repeat, because Senator De La Rosa was not here when I made my prefatory remarks, this would be in line with the general guidance of the President, which he repeats every cabinet meeting, that we should restructure our government bureaucracy for a leaner and meaner bureaucracy. Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Chair.
Senator De La
react?
Rosa, please.
Yes, ma'am. First of all, Mr. Chair, uh, as far as yung lifespan of the council is concerned, you have here section 12, sunset clause. The council shall be rendered functus officio upon the accomplishment of the purposes for which it was created or unless sooner dissolved by the President. Kaya yung life ng task force as said by Secretary Carlos na anytime pwede itong ma-dissolve. The same is true with this council because nakalagay naman dito, pag wala ng problema sa insurgency, then hindi na kailangan itong council ito, so i-dissolve natin. Ang purpose lang naman dito, that's why I would like to institutionalize the task force para sigurado talaga na ang focus ay andyan. Because alam mo, ma'am, wala pa yung task force noon, look, saan tayo napunta sa problema natin sa insurgency? 50 years, more than 50 years, andyan pa rin ang problema. Pero yung ginawa yung EO70, ang laking pagbabago. Ang laking nawala sa problema natin. So, kaya gusto ko institutionalize ito for purposes of continuity para sigurado talaga na tuloy-tuloy ito. Dahil nga, kung hindi natin ito institutionalize, magbago man yung isip ng presidente, hindi natin siya pangunahan pero magbago man yung mag-shift man yung policy niya na mawalan siya ng gana dito sa insurgency na ito, pwede niyang i-defunct yung task force. Pero pag ito institutionalized na Mr. President, Mr. Chairman, andyan yan, may batas na through legislation. Hindi na basta-basta yan na isnabi ng Pangulo, dahil andyan na. May batas na tayo. So, I think, yun lang naman ang habol ko dyan. Pero, anyway, hindi naman kami ang makipagpatayan dyan, makipaglaban dyan sa mga NPA na yan. Kayo naman, nasa executive, din bahala kayo. Kung ayaw ninyo, then wala akong magawa. Kami, gusto lang namin talaga tulungan kayo. Because I've been there. I have fought this communists for a long time. I have lost a lot of my men in my war and in my battles against this NPA. Kaya alam ko kung gaano kahirap ng problema ito. Nakita ko ito, glimmer of hope nang ginawa itong task force na ito, itong ILCAC na ito. Nakita ko napakaganda pala nito. Ito na ang hinihintay namin noon na sabi nga rin, tinyinti pa kami, what kind of war is this? Tayo lang pinabayaan ng gobyerno makipaghira, makipagpatayan sa mga NPA. Samantala itong DSWD, itong DOH, itong DPWH, even the National Security Establishment, wala pakialam because they're sitting inside their chair, hindi inside their office. Nagpapalamig lang sa opisina. Kami doon sa field, kami nakipagpatayan, kami ang nasasaktan, kami ang nahihirapan. Kaya ngayong senador na ako, I want to give back what is due to the people na namatay, na binuhis yung buhay dito sa problema ng insurgency. Gusto ko silang tulungan na mawala na talaga ito, just to honor them. Kung ayaw ninyo sa executive ng aming proposal, then what can we do? You will be the one implementing this law. Kung gagawin namin ito, pagdating doon sa Malacanang, sabihin ni National Security Advisor, Mr. President, ibito mo yung batas ni Bato na yan. Wala yan, hindi namin suportahan yan. So, wala rin, sayang din. Akin lang naman is, we are here to help you solve the insurgency problem. That's all, ma'am. Yun lang po. Salamat.
Thank you.